Hey guys, Ben Ramsey here. I know I've been pretty distant from my YouTube channel for quite a while now, so pretty much this video is just recapping everything that's happened to me Dragon related all throughout 2014. And also, because I haven't done a review on How to Train Your Dragon 2 yet, I've tried like about 3 times now, but YouTube just has been all weird and funny with me. It's just like, oh no, you can't upload this. We have certain guidelines which you can't, I don't understand it, to be honest. But pretty much I've tried to upload my How to Train Your Dragon 2 review 3 times in a row now, and it's just end up not uploading. So I'm hoping this will get uploaded. But anyway, I just wanted to do this, video just to sort of show you guys the kind of dragon related things that have, because obviously when, you're a fan of something, you tend to be a little bit, what's the word, collective. I'm going to look at things, right? I'm going to look at things which I've received, dragon related, and I'm going to review How to Train Your Dragon 2 at the same time. So here's how this is going to work. So let's look back at the first thing. Alright, let's look back at the first thing. The How to Train Your Dragon 2 signed poster, which I got from Awesomeness TV. Once again, thank you guys. I love looking at this thing every time I come in my room. And look, it even got signed by Director Dean DeBlois. So if you're watching this now, Director Dean DeBlois, thanks for signing it. And all the other winners posters, just thanks for taking the time to do that. It's really generous. And you're probably wondering, alright, so we're looking at this poster right now, and here's the first bit of my How to Train Your Dragon 2 review I'm going to talk about, is the story. So looking at this poster, you're probably wondering, right, How to Train Your Dragon 2, what's the story going to be? The story takes place 5 years after the events of the first How to Train Your Dragon film, which you lot obviously know by now. Of course, if you don't know, what the hell you been doing? Go out and watch this movie. Anyway, film takes place 5 years later. Vikings and dragons have become, friends now, and just everything on Berk is great, and it's really colourful as well, and they're enjoying this new sport called dragon racing now, where it's kind of like if you're a fan of the Harry Potter movies or the books, one could argue, then apparently it's a very much like Quidditch. Is it Quidditch? I don't know. I don't watch the Harry Potter films, or I don't even read the Harry Potter books. I know I probably should, but I don't. So anyway, yeah, it's a bit like that. It's dragon racing. It's the island's new favourite sport, and it's very popular. But then, after Hiccup's dad, Stoic, precious Hiccup to become chief, saying, look, you've got to give up your youth and freedom now. He's a bit scared. He's like, I don't know if I can do that. I want to carry on exploring new lands with Toothless, which is what Hiccup and Toothless have been doing these past, years and that. And he's been they've been exploring new islands together, expanding the map, and really just exploring and enjoying their youth and freedom, and they don't really want to settle down yet. So that's what the story is, and pretty much it's the whole story of Hiccup finding out who he really is and what his place is in the world. And it really is a good lesson also in in real life. Most teenagers, they leave high school and then they're like, well, what is my life? What am I meant to do now? Can I go out and actually fulfill my dreams? I don't know, that's up to me. But most teenagers, they're not sure what they want to be. I sure as hell didn't know what I wanted to be. Year 9 I did music, Year 10 I did DT, Year 11 I did hospitality, which is cooking and such. So, I didn't know what I wanted to be, but now I do. So, I'm pursuing my dream right now at college. So, which is media. Also doing my YouTube channel. Hello! Anyway, yeah, so Hiccup's pressured into becoming chief. And then, eventually, later on in the story, he finds out that his mum, spoiler alert, Volka, is alive. I probably said the spoiler alert thing a bit too early there. But yeah, anyway. He finds out that his mum is alive. And then, now, he must search for who Hiccup is. Is he just this great dragon trainer for the rest of his life? Or Is he to become destined to be the new chief? You know, I really suggest go out and watch this film and find out for yourself, because it's a really good film. Now on to the next bit. You'll look at my computer desk and you'll see, oh look, all these miniature dragon figures. Hey, look, let's see who we got here. We got Toothless, we got the Hideous Zippleback, aka Bath and Belch. We got the Terrible Terror. We got the Monstrous Nightmare, Hookfang. We got the Bewilderbeast. Now, you're probably wondering, looking at all these miniature dragon figures, here I'll just show you some more while talking. Now, this brings me up to my next point, the characters. Now, all your favourite characters are back. Obviously, Hiccup, Astrid, all the gang, they're all back. But I want to talk about the new characters that are in this film just for a second. So, you know, obviously we got Volker. I should really use her dragon. Yeah, Volker and her dragon, Cloudjumper, which you can see right here, the miniature dragon I've got. Yeah, I really did enjoy Volker's character. I think her character really helped the story move along, and I honestly really loved her scenes with Hiccup. You know, just a mother bonding with her son again. It's really, you know, heart emotional stuff. You know, it's really good. It was really interesting viewing. I can tell you that. You know, so. And yeah, so the scenes with her and Hiccup, which is absolutely amazing. And then the scenes with her and Stoik as well. The musical number they did for the Dancing and the Dreaming. Well, musical number, and that kind of makes it sound like some sort of high school musical type film. No, it's a nice little scene where they're just sort of getting back together. But then, looking at this Bewilderbeast, now let's talk about the villain Drago. Now, a lot of people have been saying, oh, Drago Bloodfist, he's just a generic villain. Well, I disagree with that, because, you know, apparently, he says in the film, oh, my family was killed by dragons, I lost my arm by dragons. I think if you lost your family as a kid and you had no one, and you also got your arm chopped off, minus one arm, I think you'd be pretty annoyed, wouldn't you? So yeah, obviously there's no turning back for this guy. It's not like Stoik where, and then, you know, obviously Hiccup thinks he can reason with him, but that ain't gonna happen anytime soon. And then also, I'll show you Skull Crusher right now. And then let's talk about Eric. Now, Eric, I thought I was honestly gonna hate this character, but he turned out to be a really awesome character. I really did feel that he was a really awesome character, and I hope we see more of him in the third movie. You know, I hope he doesn't just get sort of just sidetracked like all the other gang in this film. You know, Astrid, Snotlout, Fishlegs and the twins, they're in there, but they're not really there, you know, they're just sort of background characters. The main characters of this film are pretty much Hiccup, Stoik and Volker. They are literally the main characters. And yeah, and like I said, the main villain Drago is just absolutely amazing. It's been a long time before I've gone into a cinema and come out absolutely hating a villain's guts, because I hate him so much. I hate Drago Bloodfist so much. I hate this guy so much. Literally, I'm just... like, seriously, I hate him so much. Literally, I was on the verge, I almost snapped my 3D glasses, you know, when watching this, just because of the stuff he does, you know, and, oh my god, like, just, you know, everything he does, just to harm everything Hiccup loves, he tears it apart. He tears it apart. Now, I'll probably do a separate video, you know, containing spoilers, but for right now, I'll just say this. He absolutely tears Hiccup, this guy, he tears this guy's world apart. Like, he absolutely just rips apart. You know, like, you get that board game and there's that one move where, like, you can just absolutely wipe that person's board completely. He does that. Imagine Hiccup's world is a board. Drago uses that move that just wipes his board. Everything Hiccup loves is soon taken away. I know, and never before have I truly hated this villain, and that's why I love him, because I hate him. See, it's villains like Loki from Thor or Joker from The Dark Knight where you don't hate them because you love them so much you want them to win, but you don't want Drago Bloodfist to win because he's such an evil arsehole. Anyway, final bit. I rebought How to Train Your Dragon on Blu-ray. So Blu-ray 3D and Blu-ray. So both discs are in the thing. Like, hold on, I'll try and open it. Yeah, so discs here and here. And the reason why I'm showing you this is because now we look at this How to Train Your Dragon Blu-ray, which they specially re-released, you know, just before the second film came out, so people could catch up if they haven't seen the first one. And the reason I'm holding up this Blu-ray, which leads to the next topic I'm going to talk about, is it better than the first How to Train Your Dragon? Hell yes, because honestly, just everything is just bigger, badder in scale. Like, that, seriously, you know, the new dragons, the new characters, the storyline, just everything, and how it's so much more large in scope. Like, in the first film, you were very much restricted to the island of Berg, just this tiny little island, and then also counting Dragon Island, but that was it, just those 2 islands. This one, in the second film, How to Train Your Dragon 2, they literally upped the scales. Like, there's bigger battles. It's much darker than the original. It's much darker. If you loved How to Train Your Dragon, get ready for a completely different film. And that's why I love How to Train Your Dragon 2 so much. Because, you know, most film sequels these days, they're just a rehash of what worked the first time. But with this, How to Train Your Dragon 1, good film. How to Train Your Dragon 2, completely different film altogether. Honestly, I had no idea how they were going to top the first one, just like every other Dragon fan was worried about. How can you top a movie like this in all its glory? But they did it. They did it, and to perfection, where I literally give How to Train Your Dragon 2 a 10 out of 10. It's a must-see movie. Like, literally, it is my favourite movie of the summer, and that is saying a lot of what I've seen this summer. Captain America, Spider-Man, Transformers. I'm going to be watching Guardians of the Galaxy next Wednesday. So, you know, there's been a lot of good competition that's come out this year. But can I tell you, this film is, to me, the best film of the summer. It may have underperformed at the box office, but you know what? I don't care, because they still said they're doing a third film, and I'm happy with that. Just as long as the third film's happening. And maybe a couple spin-offs. Maybe I'm being a bit greedy there, but third film, I'm happy with that. Anyway, How to Train Your Dragon 2 is a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. If you loved the first one, go into this one with a fresh mind, because it's a completely different adventure. In fact, you don't even have to watch the first one. You can just go into this one and just go, right, yep, story. You know, haven't watched the first one? Tough. You should have watched the first one, right? And, you know, so go watch How to Train Your Dragon 2, because it's an absolute amazing masterpiece of a movie. Everyone who was involved in this movie, the stars, the director, Dean DeBlois, mate, you did an awesome job, my friend. Just good luck to the future of any other films you do, and just, you are absolutely amazing. Just absolutely flawless. This movie is a 10 out of 10, and anyone that says any different, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, alright? Alright? I'm coming for you.